I'm a student of Swami. I studied in primary school and finished my graduation in Brindavan campus. And after that, with Swami's permission, I went to Bombay and started my career as a musician, as a tabla player. Sister Meera got in touch with me and asked me to say a few words by way of this video. The topic being how to accompany for bhajans and the practice that's required for that and the attitude that's required and all that, and to share my 2 cents about it. So this is that. So my journey with the tabla started when I first got an interview as a Balvika student, and I remember I had a sword made out of a broomstick in my hand when Swami called us for an interview, and I carried that. And that time the sands were there. There was no Kulwant hall. There used to be sands, and I was drawing lines in the sands as I was going to the interview room. These were the beautiful days. So in the interview, Swami asked me, "What do you want to become?" And promptly, without thinking, I said, "Swami, tabla player." And Swami said, "Manchidi, Manchidi." And over the period of my studies in primary school and the college, many times Swami has asked me, "What do you want to be?" And I've always maintained that I want to be a tabla player. I thank Swami to give that clarity right from that age, that I wanted to only play tablas in my life. So Swami gave me permission to play tabla when I was in 9th grade. And Swami came on the Vijayadashmi day in the bhajan hall. And I got up and I asked Swami, "Swami, can I play tabla?" He said, "Maro, Maro." And he hit me on my head and blessed me. And that's how I started playing in Puttaparthi. And I just want to say some of the mistakes and some of the good things about being a musician in the Sai circle. I'll start with the good things. The good things is the enthusiasm to play tabla or play harmonium or sing for Swami is just incredible. You don't find this anywhere else. And I've played in so many ashrams after I became a tabla player professionally. And I've never seen this type of enthusiasm and this level of talent. And that's a great thing, that's a very healthy approach towards learning a musical instrument just to play for Bhagwan and all that. But what happens is, and myself included, even I did the same mistakes, we forget that we are there to just play music to please Swami, not to showcase all the talents that we have and not to showcase our expertise. The purpose we are there is to sing or play musical instruments in such a way that the only focus is on Swami and not on playing something in double speed or playing some amazing chords and playing continuously on a counter to the main tune, like how most of us are guilty of doing. But as an youngster, I understand how we feel like trying out everything, and if we can avoid that, that will be like the best thing that we can do for the Sai Bhajans. Like for example, if you're playing, you're accompanying someone singing a bhajan, right, on the tabla. If I'm accompanying, suppose I play, this is enough. But but if I play, every line, if I do all these things, then the focus is off from the bhajans, and everyone is wondering what so many things happening. The tabla player is playing something, the harmonium player is playing something else. So, as instrumentalists for the Sai Bhajan, I request everyone to keep it simple, because the most difficult thing is to play simple things. I'm a big fan of the Tamil composer Ilayaraja, and the reason why for me he is a legend is because of the simplicity of his tunes. Likewise, in any form of music, whether we are playing tabla, harmonium, singing, if we keep it simple, I think that is the most tricky part, and that's the most musical thing, to keep it simple. And with regard to practice for being able to play in a community, we have to be sincere to ourselves, and Swami will be watching that. If we are sincere and we play, we'll enjoy ourselves more, because the tone also will be very nice, and the rhythm will be perfect, and Swami's blessings will come to us. Every instrumentalist and singer needs to practice a lot. Not just the singers, instrumentalists also need to practice a lot, and take a bhajan. If you're a harmonium player, see what are the appropriate chords that go with that bhajan, and try not to overdo, try not to play too many chords, too many counters. Keep it simple. So simplicity, I can't stress this enough, less is more, more is less. So if you play less, you're actually doing more. If you try to do too many things, you're actually doing less. So this is a very, very important lesson that I learned after maybe 26, 27 years in the musical field now, playing with so many musicians, traveling all around the world, playing on concerts and everything. The lesser we play, and the more impactful it will be. The lesser we play. And when I was in Puttaparthi once, I used to play before the bhajans with this flute player who used to play 3-4 melodies before the bhajan started. This was back when I was studying there in the 90s. And Swami once came in the bhajan hall, and Swami stood in front of me, and Swami said, play something else. So I was accompanying, I think it was a Meera bhajan, and so I started improvising, and Swami said, okay, one more, keep playing something else. So he kept asking me to play different things. So if Swami himself came and said something like that, then we can do that. But I think when we are playing for the bhajans, we should keep it simple. And our attitude towards music itself should be something which is very similar to our attitude towards Swami and towards spirituality. It should be something that helps us realize how small we are. When I see my tabla guru, Ustad Zakir Hussain, how much ever I practice, and I go and see him, it's just whatever little balloon is created, ego balloon, it's burst. So music is a very leveling factor that way, and it helps stay grounded and stay simple and stay spiritual and stay with less ego. I think to wind it up, I think we should keep our music extremely simple and not do too many things. Be sincere by way of practice and have the focus of Swami when we are playing our music. Thank you so much. This is my two bits about what I think about this topic. I hope the enthusiasm for Sai Bhajans will never go down. And Sarah.